I
I've not talked in front of a lot of people before.
it's all good. I'm excited about this. But hello everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Doing epic. I'm cheering for you. We are going. Yep, we are going, Count. We are going. Uh, so yeah, very much so. For those wondering what this is the first Zone 7 podcast out of 14 to 18. Why do I say 14 out of 18? It depends on how many towers gets into Zone 7. Very much so, though. Uh, Welcome to poll season. If this is your first time going through the polls, welcome. It's chaos.
Ugh, pool season. People are gonna get angry at each other now.
But there's also cool podcasts and cool puzzles, especially the puzzles.
Yeah, there's some sort of thrill about these times.
Yeah. Also, the people on stage with me right now is Cameron and Count, and they're two out of the three creators who made Tower of Rough Waters. And well, that's the first tower that got announced into Zone 7, and that is really cool. Before we talk about the tower itself and everything else, let's talk about the puzzle that led up to it.
Uh, I did not experience that. I don't even know what it
Oh gosh,
was.
very much so. The puzzle was, and I'll probably just quickly scroll to updates and teasers, and very much so for the VOD. The puzzle was very much so Vendetta putting a bunch of acronyms, and what you had to do to solve the puzzle was to add up every acronym that was there, and it would correspond to a number. And basically, once you add all the numbers, it would then show to basically like it would then show the place ID for Rough Waters, and that's how it got announced. It was really cool. A simple puzzle, but yeah, I need to say something about this. Alrighty. What do you have to say, real quickly? Puffin. Puffin. Is Puffin here? Oh, Puffin. Just gonna quickly get Puffin on stage, and then ye. Uh, since I know Puffin's also was part of the staff for Towers of Showers, so yeah. Hello, Puffin.
Okay,
Hey,
guys. All
my
right.
friend.
All right. Okay, so hear me out. I'm really glad that how do I pronounce his name? I think his
You
name
are
is
you just
Ori
Jap.
Q Japaf got
Jap just
contributor.
Jap. Japaf just Jap.
Japaf Jasaf? That's
Yeah.
his name? Okay,
Or
it's
QQ.
really it's really hard to pronounce.
I'm like getting there. He can pronounce it perfectly. It's really
He
scary.
can. I'm just gonna refer to him as Mushroom Man because that's what we call him in Comedy Lounge.
Okay.
I'm so glad that Mushroom Man has a contributor now. He came a long way. He's a good football fusion player.
That's yeah.
I love him so much. I'm so glad that he has contributor.
Are you crying because
Yeah,
of
no, I'm laughing because I can't pronounce his name.
or you're crying because you're so proud?
I'm crying because I'm jealous.
You jealous? Don't
Yeah,
be jealous.
Don't
this
be
Tower
jealous.
of Puffins
You
trial
literally
the
made
other
Tower
spot.
Puffin's child.
This Puffins child's the other spot.
Puffin's child is gonna steal the other hard spot forever.
I'm gonna submit Puffins trials, guys. It's an historical moment. We're doing it right here.
Holy shit.
Dang. Can't believe it.
And it's gonna
Do
pass
it
review.
right now. You won't.
I will do it right now. I don't even know the part count. What's I'm just gonna say like 3,400.
Well,
Okay, guys. Before I move downstage, we are submitting Puffin Straws as a family. We're doing it right now.
Can I hold your
If it would load. Oh, where is it?
hand?
Where is it? Can't find it. There it is, right here.
Oh wow, there's only 2 subs right now, and both of them are today.
This is a true historical moment.
I submitted it at April Fool's, but it was deleted.
Why?
Man.
It's a real tower.
Hello, zquidy. Lance is not here, so I don't have anybody to. So I'm gonna ping you instead. Understandable, Ejob. Understandable. That's a beautiful gif, Ejob. Gay Mario is valid. May
Hold
I
on,
greet
it's
on
almost done.
stage? Um,
Um,
definitely up. Honestly, I probably will let a lot of people up on stage around the end. Honestly, that I still gotta figure out how to
oh
format these
crap, I don't have
podcasts.
nitro, so I can't use the Towers to Showers emoji. Damn it.
Oh,
Huh. This is. Oh
well,
god.
I
He
wish
did
you
it.
good luck, Puffin.
Good luck on the review.
This is a historical monument.
Stud Puffin gets contributor.
The day that
Ugh.
Puffin gets
This
contributor
should
goals.
happen. That should happen one day.
So true. Oh, I gotta ask before I begin talking. Cameron and Count, is there anyone
Oh.
raising their hands on the stage you want me to bring up?
Thanos Blend, can you talk right now?
Make the right choice.
Thanos Blend, can you talk? Okay, you can bring him up.
Okay.
He made TOLLL, so I worked with him.
Oh wait,
Thanks. Thanks for
Thanos.
making the right choice.
Wait,
Yes, I
Thanos
did.
Blend, you were Lego Steve?
Yes, I
Yeah, he's
am.
like a Steve.
You're awesome, man. I respect the
Thank,
names.
thank you, bro.
Okay, this is the ideal podcast stage.
It's ideal now.
I really
Everything's good.
sorry you're interrupting you. Go ahead.
When was VHS put into the tower? Like it was like mid production, right?
No, yeah, no. So we were so PA contest was ending the next day. We
What?
did not have floor 10 done, and none all we were all out of ideas and like just like dead, and we were like, and I was like, I got the perfect guy, and I added him, and then he finished it, and then polished a lot of the tower. So
What Justin's like creations are insane. It's like they're mostly like underground. I don't know if you would call them that, but like they're wild. Every single one of them.
that's why, yeah, he is quite a guy, but yeah, that's how he got in.
That's
He that
awesome.
he was added for the same reason in Luminance.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, I forgot. We didn't credit him in the triple L
Well,
Oh,
because he
because
made like a very minor portion.
he
It was
didn't
like a
do, yeah, he did minor stuff, but he did more for the second sub.
yeah. It was like a few jumps of six. I don't know.
And then he did a lot on he polished it up a lot in sub two on everything. So the second sub he's definitely gonna be credited.
Yeah, whatever then.
I gotta say though, like, oh gosh, definitely wish VSH2S was here. I should have DM'd them early, but I hope they're doing well and everything, though. I hope they're doing good. And do you know how they feel about ToRW getting into Jtoh?
Wait,
I
isn't he
haven't
like mostly indifferent? Like
I don't know. I'm gonna say at um Strange Runes. How how do you feel about
Such a person.
TORW getting a JTO?
Sure.
And you feel.
Zquidy, do you
Nah,
want to
I'm
see
not.
this ultra cursed citadel frame? I'd be
I'll
interested.
tell you if he responds.
Alrighty. But
Justin.
He's responding. He says terrible.
Oh yeah, I refer to him as Justin because
Yeah, that's his real name.
that's
So
just I just call him that because know him for like 5 years in real life.
fair.
just said terrible, but I feel like he's joking. So
Understandable.
He just said terrible.
S- But yeah, so before we begin talking about rough waters, also I'll post a picture I just got sent into audience. But while I do so, before we go, of course talk about like what. Oh, that is a crazy citadel. I'll just post this quickly. Uh, but yeah, before we talk about like rough waters itself, so Cameron and Count and I just want to ask you guys, what do you guys do? Um, like, where do you guys? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. My brain just died of words.
We do?
Yeah. Before Rough Waters, what did you guys do?
how'd you plan it out? Wasn't I like I was originally in it, and then I just got kicked out because Lamau.
Oh yeah, because you were like gone or something. So we are just like bye.
No, I just remember account saying like my building would have fit. Just like okay,
Yeah, you improved a lot in the year, so
thank God.
you were in the other one. You did really well in LOL. But anyways, before Rough Waters the was like a transition tower for me. It's like when I went from like I was so my towers before then were not very good. Like
Steeple of
they
frustration. That was the best thing ever.
my FR yeah, my FR steeple um was interesting. I just I built a lot for like joke games and my Jtoh towers were just not that good before then, but like something just clicked when I built Rough Waters with Count and it just made me like way better. Count actually had a few passing towers before then, two of them, which were progression and compression and somber regression.
I never noticed that they rhymed until now.
Yeah,
That's
that's the point.
cool.
But yeah, I I there is actually a lot of things that I have done before then, but they don't really relate to this or really Jtoh too much.
One of them being Towers of Showers.
Yeah, well, I applied my newfound skill there as well. And actually, that's probably what made me better at building, honestly, because
Yeah,
Count
yeah.
was like, oh yeah, that is how I met Count.
We all grew much closer from Stars and Shards. We all became better at building through it too. Like
Yeah,
genuinely, just practicing the skill there helped a lot.
That's
it was,
awesome.
yeah, that's kind of how we started out. And then Rough Waters was like the first thing that we like made for Jtoh that was like passing worthy, and then it just grew from there, I guess. I started doing a lot more Jtoh stuff.
That's
But I
awesome.
have been building since like late 2018. Like I have a
Wow.
lot of stuff, but just it didn't get very like good until more recently.
Understandable.
Count wants to share any of his history.
Honestly, me too. I got so much better at building from Towers of Showers. If I had to suggest any way to improve your tower, just release all of your worries about your building and all the cons about it, and just don't think too hard about the bad stuff and don't dwell on it. That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
really. Like the only way to get better at building is just to keep building and make sure you're like having fun doing it. Like if you're just forcing yourself to build, then you're
Or if you're like trying
probably
to fit the standard, then yeah, this isn't. It's not. You're not gonna go anywhere.
and you need to go out of your comfort zone too. Like you can't just build in the same style the whole time. You got to try new things, new ideas. Because creativity isn't just making like crazy ass like client object contraptions. Like you got to experiment with themes, like
Just
just
give it your own
more,
thing. You know.
yeah. Don't got to make
Understandable.
puzzles to make or like crazy contraptions to be creative.
Yeah, I like some of the stuff in Rough Waters, like the contraptions, because they were just like genuinely smooth, which is nice to look at.
The thing that Count really did well with that because he made a lot of like client objects that just like worked with the environment and the theme, like the wave, the sandcastle, the like just that kind of stuff. Like it was pretty genius.
I thought you meant the wave is in the GD wave.
No,
The wave.
I keep forgetting that we have the GD wave in TOS.
no, no, no. That that thing. I want to add that. If I ever get VB, I'm adding that.
It's on the
Amazing.
wave. You gotta add watermelon mode. You gotta add fish mode. You have so many custom client objects that you could just add.
Oh
That's
gosh, that's
sweet.
right, Rin. A beach in space.
Yeah, so I don't know how that's gonna work, but it's gonna be interesting for sure.
It honestly fits perfectly. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know why. It's
Zone 7
I
settings.
imagine like it's gonna be an asteroid and there's gonna be like water on it and it's gonna
No,
be like dripping off the asteroid.
no, because Zone 7 was set on Jupiter, right?
no, it's in the
No,
asteroid
it's
belt.
asteroids. Jupiter is 8 now.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. Also,
One second.
the rocks around the rough waters frame are part of the frame and huh, like the underwater sections. Ooh. Don't
I'm back.
oh yeah, I showed speed play Jtoh today. That was another thing that happened.
Oh yeah. He played Coles and left. That's why I think that they should block off all towers except for the beginner towers before you beat your first tower.
Or just make a beginner area.
Whatever works.
Though I also like that idea too. Also understandable, Rex. I don't know. I feel like they could do anything. He rage quit on Coles. Aw. But like, that's really cool. Oh. I think Cameron's
Yeah.
typing something.
Not anymore.
Nah. Okay. I wonder if they are going to make asteroids gray or brown or have asteroids be very gray and brown. That'd be really cool if like a
I think it
variation.
would be cool if it like there was like a bunch of like decoration asteroids that are just like kind of normal, and then like all the towers are like on asteroids, but they're like customized to be like the tower.
I think the asteroid should have legs.
This fair.
Why?
Dude, remember that one platform in like in
No,
Count
no,
7?
no, 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 no.
Dude, we're asteroids would have legs.
Not talking
It's
about it.
decided. It's decided. It's decided, Cameron.
Not we're not talking about it.
Cameron, shut up.
Gosh. Towers to
You
Shower
should
is World 2 is beautiful, by the way.
get a screenshot of the leg.
Leg platform.
I will post it in audience, and everyone will see it of all time. I think they should be super variety, like,
So, yeah.
when
The
asteroids.
podcast, could we like do like a group like playthrough maybe of like the tower? Like, would that be a thing
Sure, whatever you guys want at the
before, and
end.
then everyone can like give their thoughts on it? Like
I
maybe that
don't.
would be like,
Sadly, the issue is I don't. I since I don't have Roblox on my PC at the moment, I won't be able to record. what happens there, but we can, of course, it'll just be the chat. zquidy, guess what? What is that, Duck?
No, 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 no.
Don't.
Doug does this joke all the time.
I feel like I just asked for a death sentence. Oh,
God.
Dude, you're giving him more points. He has like
Hey, dude, he's
100 points.
gaining power. You
dude,
can't do this.
the thing is, this is all being recorded as well.
Duck is pure evil, by the way. You can't trust him.
Dude, I got you a few times.
I have too. Duck doesn't want to admit that. I've gotten so many times. Dude, that's not the score. That is not the score.
Understandable, Count. Understandable. My score.
That's
Dang.
not, dude. I have so many incriminating images of you. Actually, I have like one.
Incriminating images.
Incriminating images?
Dude, I have one on my phone. Dude, no, you don't. Not during Dart. We haven't watched a Dartman video in forever.
Oh, I remember that. I remember when I was a chicken leg once. Oh, that was the last podcast. That's right. That was
Can I see the
beautiful.
incriminating images?
Let
What
me on.
incriminating?
Around the end, 100% Aubrey. So, hey, watch
Okay.
this. I will be here for 10 seconds. Cameron and Thanos Blend and Count. Could Aubrey come on stage for 10 seconds to say something?
I
Yeah,
don't
sure.
care.
All right.
Oh my god.
we
So,
we all need to
Falling
be
for
aware
it.
of the
They're all
danger that
falling
is.
for it.
Dude, they keep falling for it. We need to warn them all.
hello, Aubrey.
Judas.
Welcome to
Couch,
the
couch,
first
couch, couch, couch,
episode.
couch. This is crazy. I appreciate that.
I appreciate that.
I don't know what I heard.
Couch, 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 couch.
Beautiful.
Anyways, Count, don't
S-
post that emoji.
Dude, it's yogurt.
Okay. So now here comes the first question. What's the history behind Rough Waters? And as well said, what is Rough Waters?
So so PA contest was there, and I was like, at Count Bleach, we should do it. And he was like, yeah. So we started it, and we didn't have an idea for like 2 days. We were like, what do we do? And then like one day my head was like, I got an idea, and I turned the frame sideways and was like, oh my god, it's like, what if it's like a beach and it goes along, and then Count was like, and then it goes from like daytime to nighttime. I don't think many people notice that, but as the tower progresses, it gets later in the day. But
That's
and
cool.
then we wanted to like we just wanted the tower to be different than the rest. That was like the main goal. We wanted it to be like unique. And then the first floor's music was like the main thing that made me like come up with the idea for like the first floors. That's kind of what got it started. And we kind of just we wanted it to be like really cool progression. We wanted it to feel like not like a tower, but like an environment that you're like interacting with, and like how you go on, you're not like going in a basement, you're like falling underwater, or you're like going in a cave or something instead of just going up a floor. That's why none of the floors are really marked. Like a lot of the floors are just mixed, and it's not normal because it was built more to just be like uh not like a tower. And then I don't know. That's pretty much all that happened. I just came up with the idea one day, and it was a pretty lucky idea because it worked out. And then not everything was set in stone at first, though. Count kind of came up with the wave thing on the spot when he was making that part, which I think was like really cool. I really like the wave that just crashes into your boat. But yeah, we just wanted it to be different. That's about all.
I like that it also plays well than more than like 99% of PA. So
Well, that's probably because we did something simpler and didn't probably like didn't try to go just insane. Well, partly because I didn't really know how at the time, but the style definitely wasn't supposed to be as modern. I didn't know how to do like in PA there was like contraptions that are like shovers and like spinners mixed with like crazy stuff. I did not know how to do that back then, and I just wanted to make it as cool as possible while keeping it simple. I mean, Count helped on more complex client objects that you see in it. That's where that all came from. So Count kind of carried in like design and the complex contraptions. I did most of the gameplay, and then BHS did all the polishing and floor 10. That's kind of how it went.
That is awesome, honestly, and really interesting as well. Also, Count's going to explain how the wave thing works. I know nothing about rough waters. I'm very blind to it, but this is really interesting.
No, I made the transition.
That is really cool, actually, Count. That is like, whoa. I'm a day late. I lost 2 gigabytes of storage after joining Zone 5. Understandable. I made the transition kit. Well, that's really interesting. Oh, shut up.
626. You're missing a number. Looking back on it, those client objects are so simple, but like they're just so like they're like so mind-blowing to me back then because I didn't know how to use morphers. I didn't know how like the most complex thing I could do was like weld a spinner to a spinner. Like I was not good at I could just do gameplay. I've grown a lot since then in building, so
That's awesome. It's okay,
yeah.
morphers are scary. That's true.
Actually, they made a lot of sense to me when I just tried to understand them. They're not too complex. They're pretty fun to play with. You can do a lot with them. Same with push boxes. A lot of client objects just have unexplored like possibilities.
That's true. Well, that's also really cool. I bet morphers are just insanity if used correctly.
Hmm.
I'm starting tonight TOPT revamp. Good luck, Puffin. That's awesome. But that's really cool.
I
I'm
know a
ex-
lot of people say the tower's like outdated and everything, but it's just I don't know. I'm just kind of happy about it. I understand how people would think that though,
Oh gosh.
because it is.
I'm just so happy Rough Waters is in. Like I said even before I was starting recording and stuff. Rough Waters was my number one hope for the hard because like you guys have worked so hard throughout like the years and everything, and it's like really awesome to see that you guys made it to this point and you guys finally won. Like that's just really awesome.
Finally a victory.
Yeah, Rough Waters honestly. What's I gonna post for Puffin? It was gonna die, but Urchin and Teme argued. not argued, urged us to make it better.
Especially Urchin, he pushed for it.
That's awesome.
So I'm pretty thankful for that.
I should.
Really though, it just like kind of blew my mind when it was just like apparently did really it did quote unquote really well in zone 6. Little did I know it was actually just confirmed since then.
Oh gosh, yeah, no, it's like I don't know how many hearts got pulled for like Zone 6, but just like it's really cool to think that even after PA and Zone 5 that it had a strong chance in Zone 6 and it's like now is for it to get confirmed in game where it's like this tower has been through a rough journey through the seas, that is for sure.
It has, but now it just finally gets to rest. I'm happy that I don't have to worry about it anymore.
And it just must feel awesome to have something in game at long last too. Like just like a little
Oh,
goal just finally completed.
yeah, I ever since like I started playing Jtoh, ever since I made my first tower when 18, it will be that tower. It is an anomaly, but it's been like my goal to get something in game and be like and or like be VB, which I'm not, but it's like just one step closer to like my goal. Oh my god, acknowledge.
Hi, Atulch. Also, thank you, Count. Oh gosh,
Oh
I
yeah, PSP2. Good luck with that.
thank you, but honestly, well, I couldn't talk stuff about Rough Waters. Tonight's about you guys, and honestly, I'm just, dude, I'm just so happy you guys won. Because I remember, it was like almost a week ago. We were in like a VC, and I remember just bringing it up, and I was really like in a VC, just like hoping you guys win, and just like, it is just awesome to see that you guys did it, and just I can't wait to play it in game. I genuinely can't. I know nothing about it, like I said, and it's just like,
It's gonna be so weird to play it in game.
Yeah, I don't know what it would be like to play your own thing in game.
you you have a chance of experiencing that,
oh yeah,
maybe.
Oh yeah.
Who ghost pinged me in general? That was probably Duck. That was Duck.
I'm so excited.
I should do the same thing. I didn't. That's not the right person.
Honestly, though, just like, yeah. I gotta also ask you, Count, like, what was your own little history with Rough Waters? Honestly, I wish I made floor 10's ending better and less sudden.
Couldn't you still change it technically?
Nah, I don't. We wanted to change it for like a year. Like Floor 10 had such a sudden ending because we didn't have time. And then we tried to make it better at one point, and we added like two jumps, and then just like left it again. So I don't know. It could have used a better ending. That's like the thing that I wish, but it's done. Whatever, it's fine. It's just so sudden. It's like just oh, there's the wind pad, I guess. Whatever.
Understandable. Also, hi, Juke. Hi, Chloe. But gosh, that's crazy. The building process for Rough Waters was super weird. We built
It,
9 floors above the C section.
and a lot of people go in it and think it's a steeple because it's just 6 floors, but like there's 4 floors just concealed.
Hi,
The
Raz.
frame looks so weird. Like let me send an image of the frame like without any talk about Pepsi. I haven't had Pepsi in like a whole year.
Oh gosh, I saw
Um,
like a mini frame that's going around in Tower Dev. Like someone made a mini frame of Waters. That is crazy looking. That's a crazy looking frame. Had root beer for the first time yesterday. Oh, how was it? Also, new profile
I
picture?
like it.
Yes. Oh, apologies for interrupting.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I hate soda, but it wasn't awful, just fizzy. I feel that soda's not. I don't like soda, not for its taste, but for more its like fizziness.
For
Like,
some reason, like I drink soda, and the gas is like later. It just like appears like my nose, and then I don't know I don't know how to describe the feeling.
Oh, this is
oh,
so ugly.
understandable.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna DM it to you. You can post it. There's a reason why it's concealed. There's like so many blocks poking out.
Ooh. Also, like, gosh, yeah, soda's not fun. Also,
Yeah,
I should have one tower to anything to wash off my sins. Oh gosh, I'm excited about this. Why profile picture woman? That profile picture was made by Raz. Very cool. Whoa. That is fascinating. But yeah. Here's what the frame looks like without like the stuff covering it as well.
yeah, without all the rocks.
Without all the rocks. This is just whoa.
It's
That
the
looks
same.
cool. Like the sand and the dark blue floor, I imagine are going to be like underground.
The creature.
Looks like a creature. Keep this one.
Yeah, that's what should go in game.
Okay, I might actually draw this. Understandable, Raz. Well, Jude, good news. The new tower is based on water, so that is the good news. The crossword puzzle frame. That
Actually,
was.
yeah, I see that. It does look very close
It
to puzzle.
does. I hate that, but it does.
What will the word be?
What would the word be? Oh gosh, okay. So there would have to be like two-letter words, and then it's like one, two, three, four. Then they're like a five across word and a four down. Huh. I'm gonna make a crossword puzzle in that shape. Thank you, Rocket. But yeah, out of curiosity though, since I guess okay. So Count and Cameron, what was your guys' reaction when Rough Waters got announced today? I think Cameron died.
All right, thanks, Cameron. Let's go.
Cameron was really ecstatic.
Yeah, it just came as a complete surprise to him. I remember.
I started running around the pool table. That's awesome.
Sudoku Citadel. Actually, yeah, I like that. Genuinely very interesting.
That message say? I saw it get deleted. What did it say?
Oh,
It said O enter OARS.
oh, Sudoku. Sudoku's cool.
I have food.
Oh, welcome back. What kind of food do you have?
I love
Hi, Super Duper Husky. Are you excited for Zone 7? Extremely excited. I'm also just really excited to do these podcasts because it gives time to shine for the creators because they made something awesome. Again, by the way, good game on getting Rough Waters in game. Like, that's awesome.
It's a pretty long game.
Okay, gonna go see you guys. Bye, Duck. Have a great day.
My God. Bye, friend.
Lol, I missed this one because I was trying. Good news, Raz. This is gonna be uploaded to YouTube, so you won't miss anything. I'm thinking. I think calling. Ooh,
Oh, yeah, some simple
It gets
predictions.
that's
challenging.
pretty
It's
fun.
gonna get real interesting.
Yeah, challenging, intense, and like remorseless comps seem to be the most hated.
Nah, not remorseless.
40 minutes, I would say, Super Duper Husky. Oh yeah,
Oh,
Count. You were gone for this. What was your like? What were your reaction at the time when Rough Waters just got announced and everything? Like, what were you just doing in those moments before you just saw the announcement and everything? Understandable, Cameron. Understandable.
Oh me? Oh me?
hmm
Okay.
Did I say count?
So
I feel like I said count.
Yeah,
You
you
said
said count.
Oh, I'm going crazy. Oh, dude, I
waiting
think
for
I've lost it.
you're just
Anyways,
waiting for couch response.
I said I was I was in the car watching something on my phone. I was like, it was a pretty long car ride. It was for like a few hours, so I didn't check Discord, and then I checked Discord like after 2 hours, and I just had like 20 pings in Jtoh and like 10 and like a bunch and like 100 notifications in like a group chat. I was like, what the hell happened? And I just like saw it like I saw like the first a screenshot of like the question mark in the whitelist, and I was like, holy shit. And then I like scrolled down more, and I just saw a Tower of Rough Waters in that spot, and I was like, what the hell? It was so sudden. I just like didn't know how to react. It was like it wasn't like so overwhelming for me because there wasn't any suspense. I was just like, wow, okay. And then I was pretty happy after that. And it lifted my mood.
Oh, Ishel's a
It was a pretty
triangle.
nice surprise.
True. Oh gosh, I bet it was, and it's like, dude, I'm another reason why I'm so happy for Rin because no one's I'm not sure not a lot of people know about this. Remorse's comeback in Zone 6 when that was happening. I remembered bunch of
Oh,
people
yeah.
were false painting you, saying that you guys won by a
Yeah, because
refrigerator.
there was a puzzle, Forgotten Fridge, and everyone was talking about TOKR before that for some reason. That tower's a joke, by the way. We made that in like 3 days. Um, and I was like, I was so scary for me. I was like genuinely nervous for like an hour while people solved that. And like everyone was like, it got in, it got in. Because the thing that also threw it off was because the Tomo one was so obvious. So people were just thinking that that one was as
Oh,
obvious. And then it also said fridge. So they were just
oh
like,
yeah,
oh,
I
yeah,
remember that.
it made sense. It made sense to me too. So I was like, what? And then it was just brief challenges. I like brief challenges. I don't have anything against
Brief
it.
brief challenge just came out of nowhere.
It
I really
did.
like it though, but
I never even knew it was a thing
I like
until I
it,
got into it.
but
Never knew it was.
I love doing it.
same.
Anyways, it was like I was a little ticked off because like everyone was just doing that to me and count for like no reason,
I like.
but I wasn't like that angry. But it was just annoying to me because I mean I don't really blame anyone because the staff didn't mean for that to happen. It made sense to the community. It was just kind of dumb, but
Yeah.
it was just a coincidence that was unfavorable. But
Well,
That's true.
then you just put TOKR in Ring 8 of TOS. So
I did. Uh,
I think TOBC is good. I don't like the first two fours though. They don't play well.
After the first, dude, actually for LLL, um, Triple L, I analyzed the later gameplay of TOBC to like get inspiration.
On like no, you did that on like 5 outside. You changed the gameplay there.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what inspired it. Cause like, it doesn't look that crazy when you're like playing it, but just like analyzing the gameplay, you realize like it's kind of genius, especially for the time it was made. So
I think the creative TOBC made like an insane tower. I remember playing that one. It was
Oh
also good.
yeah, they did. They did. Speaking of gameplay,
Also,
but
Cameron, I think for Triple L, we need to like for the earlier first. I feel like we should just do it from the ground up.
Rough Water has
yeah,
zero basic wraps. Huh.
yeah. Well, the thing for I don't know what I was doing for the gameplay. No, it does. No, it doesn't. Does it? Floor one maybe. But anyways, I don't know. I'm not that like I don't care about basic raps that much. Like it's not a big deal to me. I don't know why people get so worked up about it.
Understandable.
Yeah. It's like ever since PA, like every single poll has been like crazy. It's like just something happens that makes me think that like we had a chance, but then we like really didn't until now. So it's just been like a roller coaster of like building since PA.
And we get to experience it again.
Huh. Yeah. Well, nothing's gonna go on. Hopefully, nothing goes on as long as Rough Waters.
Suddenly a new intense that gets submitted today. Oh no. The best thing ever? What?
Intense comp's gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah.
What's the intense comp again? Like what are all the intenses?
CMC, um, if TOSAPS passes, it will be that. Uh,
We got Tower Jumbo.
Jumbo, yeah, Jumbo. Does
Uh,
that just pass?
yeah, that did just pass actually. Yeah, that was really awesome.
Ne Never ending fun.
Triple L, I guess, too. I don't have any more at the top of my head.
TODF from Teme if that gets done in time.
Oh yeah, if that gets done, definitely.
But like, yeah, it's
There
really
was
cool.
your.
That's challenging.
Yeah, that was nerf. I'm glad that was nerf. Makes it easier for us.
Yeah. Because I feel like it's definitely getting in.
Yeah.
I haven't played it actually. I should. But I want to go in blind. Because they're probably getting in game, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure. Also, you know what? Before we talk more about Rough Waters, why don't you guys talk about Triple L for a second? Like, that's a tower you
Uh,
guys also have in the comp.
I
I
could talk
mean,
about that more.
if it does get in, then we'll have a whole podcast about that. But I mean, I guess.
I
True.
can
Well,
actually talk more.
that tower also has an interesting history.
It's more
It's
interesting than Rough Waters, I think. Seems like it. But I don't know.
maybe Rough Waters is crazy story, but Triple L is like right after PA. It was gonna be a solo, and I'll like it's inspired off of Tower of Indefinite Darkness. If anyone knows that,
Ooh.
Descending
it's
extremely
all
steep.
that's also made by BHS and apple flavored water.
That was just a
So
different thing.
Ooh.
I was like kind of involved in that tower like testing, and I just really like the concept of like darkness and lights. I like lighting. Like all my new towers have lighting, some kind of lighting effects.
There's a bunch of
But
stuff you can do with them.
I just wanted to make something completely based off of that. So,
I really hope the famous tower by Stud Puffin called Tower of Roberto Luongo gets in Zone 7.
Dude, where's Tower
This,
Puffin's
this
Trials?
game
heard
isn't
that.
this game isn't complete without it.
Dude, why did Puffin's Trials submission get deleted? What?
Because it's too good.
The tower was too good for the game, so
It's too
they
They
had
good.
to remove
instantly
it.
knew.
Mm.
So
Mm.
the Triple L place was created a year and a month ago.
Wow.
Funny thing, we made that we it was made over the course of a year, but
There were a lot of dead
made
zones.
7.5 floors in a day.
Wait, what was Tower Puffin's Trials or Tower of Triple L?
Triple L.
Tower Triple L. Heaven's
Oh,
Trials
okay,
was made over like the course of 2 years. He put a lot of effort
I
into that.
agree.
So good.
I haven't. Where can I find Tower of Triple L? I need to see this for myself. Is it in the whitelist?
Yeah.
Yeah. I send link.
Called Tower of Triple L, or is it called like Tower of
It's
LLL?
the acronym is LLL.
Okay.
Let's just call it Tower Triple L.
Oh,
No, wait, that's taken.
is all right.
Tower of largely. All right, I'm not gonna read that.
Oh,
Let's just play Triple L.
Largely limited luminance.
So
actually, so I have two more questions left. So here's another one, and this is not related to the tower itself, but more theming. What's
Uh-huh.
your guys' opinion on beaches?
I live 5 minutes
They're too.
from
They're too hot.
beaches.
I think it depends
When
on
it
the beach you go to.
when it gets like 100 degrees here, the sand is like 170. I'm not even kidding.
What?
There's beaches all around me, and I'm not that big a fan of them. I always get like sand in my bathing suit, and you always get like cut on the rocks. But I do. That's why I don't like to swim in the beaches. But I do like to go on like the tide pools and
What
like
like
find
go to?
creatures and like weird.
Saturn. There's like a bunch like really south. There's the sand dunes that you have to visit the sand dunes at like 4 in the morning, or else you're gonna like get burned 3 times.
Oof.
Sand dunes.
I think I can appreciate beaches a little more because I'm not living near them, so I have to travel to go to them, and
Saturn. You can find sand literally anywhere on this planet.
Beaches have been a part of my life for my whole life. So
Oh my god, I thought the thumbnail for Tower of Triple L was 37 is my name, okay?
mm,
where?
Wait, let me the here, I'll send it to audience. I thought this was 37 for a second.
I know that guy.
Same people.
Yeah, I didn't have a thumbnail, so I looked up person in dark room, and then there was that.
That's me.
Dark.
Sorry to
Count
interrupt.
has a
Oh, I keep
Count has a
repeating.
huge ass, by the way. I just want to mention that.
Wait,
Okay, you
what?
got to talk about that. Count has a huge ass.
Yeah, he talks about it sometimes.
Yay, fun beach. Wow, cool water. Ew, sand.
Yeah, yeah. Of course we want to see Count.
It's a bubble butt. Want to see, of course.
Sand tastes
What, what do you mean?
I've
Doesn't
never tasted sand, but I don't imagine it tasting good.
DM zquidy and post it in chat.
Okie dokie. Oh yeah, I will ask everyone this as well. Um, what's your guys' opinion on the lakes and oceans as well? Just like the sea or like underneath the waters, just the ocean and lakes in general.
Yeah, I think it's
scary.
scary because we've barely explored it. I
Oh,
think we
down
spend like more effort exploring space than the ocean.
there's like a goblin snail shark, and it like eats you. And then there's also the king of crown starfish, and you like step on it, and you just get paralyzed.
And there's just like infinite things that can kill you in the ocean, and we barely know anything yet.
Yeah, that's why you don't touch the floor in the ocean.
Uh, the best experience I can remember of involving underwater was easily when I went to like this like reservoir, and there's like this fish underwater, and then it like ran into some kid's leg, and this kid like runs out of the lake screaming. Like I thought like there was like a fucking predator in the lake that like bit him. So I got scared, and I see the fish.
Mm. So
I don't know where that kid is or who that kid was, but I'm sure he's living off better than that day.
I hope so.
I hope so as well.
probably.
I hated when I'm walking around in the ocean floor and get at least one stack of paralyzed, and then the power of
I have a feeling that message is connected to Library of Ruina somehow. One stack of paralysis. That is not something you say every day.
ocean is full of sea creatures. Oh, ah,
I have a
and dead
flex.
bodies.
I can open my eyes in salt water.
How? What?
That's cool.
Yeah, I can do that
How?
because I live the in ocean land.
Cameron, I think
Ocean.
that's a mutation.
No, it
I think
takes like
I think you're mutated.
hard. You just have to get used to it, and then it like doesn't hurt. Oh yeah, I saw a seal like 2 months ago. It was like sleeping. No, yeah, I saw that. They're like so in danger, and there was like six of them. There's just one sleeping on the beach, and I had like caution tape around it.
Oh no.
And then it just like woke up, and then it went back in the water.
Oh,
They get caution tape around them because they're like endangered, and they don't want anyone touching them.
that's fair. Also, that's a pretty beach.
But yeah, I don't go to the beach that often.
totally understand. I,
Usually, I go to California every New Year's, and we go to a beach
ooh,
with family.
Cool.
that's awesome.
Beaches are pretty beautiful.
Cameron, when I visit Hawaii, you gotta take me everywhere. I want to see the creatures.
I think I have like a few
Oh yeah.
pictures from here. I don't know if I'll find them, but if I do, I will send them in audience.
I've met like online friends before because I just like live in a tourist town. Like,
Sure, count.
kind of crazy. Mm.
All right. Well, I didn't. I can't find a picture of the beach, but I found a picture of a ladder shaking.
Mm.
Understandable.
Oh, there we go. I found it.
What is the difficult comp?
Ooh,
I never know the difficult competition like any area.
the difficult comp is it is a fascinating specimen.
What towers are there?
See, no one knows. Like,
Oh,
Power Puff and Trials by Stud Puff.
oh
it's
wait.
true, true, true. Tower Pop and Drop.
Count, do you want me to post this in audience?
Yeah, sure. What is he? What did he post?
I think he
Is it
posted
gonna
a
be a
selfie.
selfie? He DMs me selfies.
Okay, hold
Yo,
on.
dude, count. Don't leave me out.
By ad count. This is by count.
Dude, dude,
Oh my
count is
god, it is a selfie.
dude, count is so sexy. I'm telling you.
Looking sexy.
Understandable, count. Understandable.
Yes.
Amazing.
Count, you should like retake that picture, but like put like balloons in your ass. Cause like they don't see it unless they look in the mirror.
Jeremiah's Thanksgiving video. The
It
All
wasn't
right.
intentional.
I'm
amazing
I'm gonna start
count.
doing this today. Today is July 7th, and every day now on from July 7th, every time I see a message in this server that I despise, I'm gonna send this back.
Amazing.
Why do you hate that image?
Dude, how can you hate
If
this?
all right, if it's July 8th, please get on an airplane and just move backwards.
Mm.
Oh gosh. So also, two final question before I ask the final question is do you guys have any beach stories like any or lake stories like any stories related just to sand and water altogether?
Yeah, I
Uh,
actually died.
Nanoblend
What?
has
Do
me
I?
and you have a shared experience.
Do I? Because I don't even remember. You tell.
Bro, I was streaming on my camera
Oh
and we
yeah, no, okay. Yeah, but
okay,
you experienced that live, so you remember.
I'm going to I'm gonna put my plate downstairs and then I will tell it. Thanos one tell one of yours first.
No, okay. I just joined the VC. Cameron was just calling me, and then he was just showing me a bunch of the creatures on the beach. I have a bunch of images, and they were so weird. I don't understand what was on there. If I can find images, then I'll get them. Hold on.
One time I went to my beach and there were dolphins and washed up jellyfish. Wow, that sounds like an interesting. Do you guys know about rockfishes? What are rockfishes?
I agree with what Saturn said. What Saturn said is true.
Go skiing? Understandable, Saturn. How long is this podcast? I have no idea.
As long as it goes.
You
Thanos
just
one more of the images.
yeah,
Yes, Saturn.
Oh
finding
my
it.
Saturn,
god.
you can
Yeah,
ask anyone here if they go skiing. They're gonna say yes. You can ask like someone who's 110 years old if they go skiing, and they might say yes.
Oh, bye,
Dude,
Super Duper Husky. You two have a great day, man.
there was like
It's wonderful seeing
we
you.
found like a I
I
was with
sent
my Nipper 12345 in real life. Um
I sent 4 images. I DM'd. They're really
and
low quality, but it doesn't matter.
they're fire though.
Yeah.
And I was streaming to Thanos Blend and and we were like we were going on the beach like deep in the rocks, right? And we were like we were going really far out in the tide pools and the rocks, and we found like this nest of like baby sea urchins, and they just like look like aliens. Like, look, someone post that image.
Oh,
I DM'd zquidy.
It's low quality, but
oh,
4 images.
I regret clicking on this link. Now all my passwords are stolen to Cameron.
uh,
that's what they look like.
oh. Also, I will post the pictures. Oh, oh wow. Oh wow. This is actually I want to post this one real quickly. This is fascinating.
It's so weird seeing my name just be
I
black.
haven't I haven't seen I haven't seen sea urchins at in California
Can I be
whenever
black?
I go there.
Someday, Thanos blend. Someday, someday
Be black.
you will be black.
Triple O. Crossing fingers emoji.
Like I
Ugh.
can I finally realized that I can just give myself contributor because I've bug tested like 3 areas, and that is
Yeah,
contributor.
yeah.
That's
I
enough.
don't know that thing that was just posted. That was like I found that like we went in like this forest and it was just like a clock, like an old clock. Like
Do you know what it was for? Was it like I feel like
yeah,
there's like a sign or
it
something.
was for telling the time. It was like so cool. It was
It's
like
probably
ancient.
oh yeah, it's probably what the ancient cavemen used.
Oh, how do you pronounce Ishol? It's
I'm gonna just
Ishol. So yeah, you got it?
Uh, you pronounce Ishul as no.
Ishol.
I'm gonna hold back what I was about to say. I'm
Oh,
gonna hold that
apologies.
back what I was about to say.
Thank you for the correction, Juke. Ishel? Ishel.
Ishul? Is it Ishul or it's like I don't know how to pronounce the O.
Ishul.
Ishul?
Ishel.
Ishul fans when I tell them Eshul.
Ishul.
Ishel.
I don't know if it's Ishul or Ishul. Yeah. Okay, it's a W then. Okay. Ishul.
Oh gosh. I remember when I used to call Ishel Eden.
Yeah, I mean yeah, that's another way you can do it.
Yeah.
Garden of Eden. Ishul is Hungarian for will die. Garden of will die.
Does anyone here speak Hungarian? And can anyone confirm that?
Yeah, and Hungarian people raise your hand in the chat and you will get banned.
Oh, understandable, Raz. Understandable.
There's a few people raising their hands.
Oh no.
I thought it was the same. Oh, do you want me to bring people on stage? Wait, let me see.
No, if they raise their hand, they get banned.
Oh no, he's gone.
Oh,
Puffin's
Because they're
Puffin's
Hungarian.
gone.
understandable. Oh, oh wow, there's 3 people who are raising their hands right now.
3 Hungarians in the chat, banned.
Dang. Bring me up, I beg you.
Hmm.
Do you guys want Hexta on stage?
Uh,
I thought you
I don't
said
know.
Hextall for a
I don't know.
second. I was about to say no way.
I don't know who he is, but it's fine. Bring him up.
Okay.
I don't care who gets brought up.
He's Swedish, even worse.
Oh, by the way, I want to ask you this real quickly, Count Cameron. Is there anything you guys want to do real quick?
Hi.
Oh, hello, Hexta.
So
Um.
Oh,
Hmm.
part emoji.
Um. Hmm.
It is 1 a.m. I cannot be very loud, so do not make me laugh. That is not a
Extra,
challenge.
extra.
Do not accept that challenge. What?
So
Hold on.
The
I'm missing
only
my
thing I
list.
could think of is like we could like play the tower together for the people that haven't played it yet, or we can or whatever. That's all I can think of.
If that's what
I
you
don't know.
guys want to do, send me the link. I will
Uh,
post it in audience, and you can do commentary on the tower.
It'd be
I
cool.
all right,
already
all
I
right,
have it in
all
my
right,
recently
Hexta.
played. Hold
All right,
on.
Hexta.
Huh?
How does a cucumber become a pickle?
Jar.
Ground.
Goes through a jarring experience.
I can't play, so I'm gonna
I
peace
was
out
close enough.
now. Okie dokie, Count. Bye,
Hexta.
Count. Thank you for coming, and congratulations
Oh,
again,
Count's
man.
gone.
You guys made
Count's
some
on hold.
awesome.
I gotta,
Goodbye, Ken
I gotta
Founders.
hug Count. I gotta hug Count. Oh,
Goodbye.
He's gone.
all right, never mind.
You want to buy some pronouns? I have the stuff.
That's quite literally like I'm refusing to try and make a really offensive joke about neo pronouns. Just neo pronouns are stupid in my opinion, but you know
Hexta.
what?
Why don't ducks like reading directions? They prefer to wing it.
What is your objective here? You're
No.
talking about things I know the worst things about.
Alrighty.
I would say a really terrifying fact about ducks, but it's kind of an SFW. So
Hey,
This,
Cameron.
this list
Oh.
is like 20 jokes long, but it feels like 20,000 jokes long.
Cameron, what do you call Mr. Beast?
Real.
A walk.
Stop. I'm supposed to say the joke.
Oh, wait, why is the pronoun picker here? No, the pronoun picker is no longer here. Wait, okay, well, I can't get rid of the I can't get rid of the pronoun picker.
I don't know what's happening right
There's a
now.
president. President's based on settings by the Jtoh Discord. Nah, that's based on who I would fuck the
Oh
most.
yeah,
Explore
I
the-
want to
explore
say
the-
ask this real quickly, but yeah. So rough waters. So explain. I just forgot to say
Oh
this.
yeah, should I not swear? Because you're recording.
Up to you, honestly.
Wait, what do
I'll be
I
swearing.
explain?
I'm gonna be swearing for the most part like a goddamn sailor then,
As
because that
long as,
is
in my opinion, as
it, it
long as
stays.
it's not like constant swearing or racial slurs, I think we're good.
I'm not. I don't say slurs literally ever. The only slur that I say is against my own race, and I'm white, so it's reasonable. It's based.
Huh.
All right.
Anyways, moving on.
Should I say
There are
anything about
25,000 Oh yeah, there are 25,437 people in this server with the role she, her.
That's 2 minutes.
I have all
Random.
of them.
All of the above.
I have
I've
all of
collected all of them.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was a president tier list in the pin tier.
Portrait of
I
the
agree-
guy with the goofy ass nose. Who's
This
the portrait of the
this
guy with the
this
goofy ass
list
nose?
is this list is automatically invalid because
Here you
whoever
go,
made this,
Felix.
I don't know if it was Lance or Jucaris, but they put Franklin Pierce in S tier, and that's not allowed.
I agree with a lot.
Okay. He's got a widow's peak. Look at that widow's peak too, dude. That widow's peak is horrid.
Oh,
Is Joe Biden the last one in the S tier? I can't see the. It's covered by the tier maker.
The last one in S tier, I think that is Biden.
That looks like Biden, yeah.
by the way, it was tier list in looks.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a tier list in how the presidents look like.
Okay.
My pin message still exists in this channel, but only as a deleted user.
Understandable. But yeah, Cameron, so
I
what
just resisted to screenshot the back of my friend's orb in Team Create saying I'm sniffing your ass in a group chat.
Pin every Acrops message. Is the one I have in general still pinned about the guy who was like, oh, it is still pinned. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, I need to send this to audience. This is a Hall of Fame Jtoh message. Someone commented this on a Jtoh video, and I just kept laughing at it.
You know the Bible says most people are going to hell. There's a narrow road to heaven, and very few find it. Why is this?
Oh,
Like,
It's there any commentary I should give on this?
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask, could you give some commentary on Rough Waters? So I do want to say this for the recording. We can't show any visualization on anything, but
Uh,
yeah. Feel free to give us
Zquidy, look at the image I sent you.
That
Um,
is that is exactly what I said in that message. Ball
I
R
will do
underscore OID.
soon. Just I want to hear the commentary Cameron has with every floor though of Rough Waters since
before, should I start over then?
yeah, I think that's a good idea.
It's such that you can't stream your gameplay into the
Yeah,
stage VC.
that
I
does
can
suck.
They
agree.
really should add that. That's like the one thing I want added to stages out of all things.
Yeah, but the stage is all yours, Cameron.
Okay, so
I'm not gonna question that.
Flora Floor 1, I mean, not much actually. Well, we made floor 1 is obviously the oldest floor, and it was a floor we made without too many ideas, but it did get a few design upgrades and like just in general upgrades. But for the most part, it was the same. But it did used to be like challenging difficulty. It was nerfed a lot, like a lot, because this used to be difficult, I think. But
Oh fuck.
like
My bad.
the cannon was really, the cannon took a while to make. Mountain was like suffering on that for like the whole time that I made the floor. Like they don't seem that complex now, but for us back then, it took so long to make. Anyways, you go to the basement or an underwater sand cave or whatever, what doing the dynamite. After that, it's so weird not being able to stream, but anyways. I don't know what the idea for this was generally. It was just meant to be like underground, not really underwater, but I think it's just shows that it's underwater anyways. But it's just supposed to be like a kind of short floor that has like a few cool mechanics, which there is the low roof part um, with
Ooh.
the rising water if you fall, and there's the elevator part that pushes you. But then the sand castle. I don't know how to make morphers move straight.
Oh
I
wait, my
still don't know how
sound
to do
canceling
that.
is off. Shit. Hold on, my bad.
But
Oh my bad.
yeah, the
Good.
sand
Go on.
castle count also made that. That's pretty much the entire third floor. Just raising the sand castle and doing it.
Well, that's really awesome.
Yeah. The floor 4 and 5 is the sea, and the way that the floors are made in this are so weird because it's like we didn't build it by floor, we just made it. But 4 and 5 is like the open ocean. I don't. All the gameplay's floating. I don't. This one
Wow.
probably has the loosest theme in the whole tower, but
Did you say the leasest?
loosest theming in the tower. But you get the boat. The boat had an old version, and it was like this box with like a flag, and it was so hard to control.
I thought that was still in the tower.
No, no, it's like an actual boat shape.
Okay.
But and then you go in the thing, get the button, and it like makes the noise, and then it turns to like evening, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go to the shore, and then there's the giant wave, and you're just like consumed by the darkness, and then you're underwater. The underwater part, I mean, the transition where it like fades to black, that wasn't made until like right before submission. I just like made it randomly. Uh, then the underwater parts was just meant to just kind of be gameplay, which it is. It's pretty short, but it's it's interesting.
That's
Just playing it
awesome.
though, it feels it feels like outdated kind of, but it's just like still fun, which is good. But
Just
yeah, I took a lot of inspiration from like phone snapping, or it was no, it wasn't phone snapping because that wasn't a thing. I don't know where I got this style of gameplay from, because this was like a completely new style of gameplay, which I still kind of use today for like challenging and below towers. It's just a lot more refined. But oh no, it was TONS actually that I got inspired because there's like two spider spinners that I got from TONS. But
Ooh.
and then there's like an X pusher part which wasn't made until the section was done. But yeah, and then
Oh wait, right. I forgot I'm in a VC.
the gameplay, just gameplay, and then you're on floor 9, which is the other shore. It has a lot of decoration like trees and bushes, but that wasn't there until the third submission.
Ooh.
It was just sand. But yeah, we and then the open ocean part, I didn't say this, but the gameplay on that was remade since the original PA
Wow.
version. Floor
This is
9
just
is
really
like
cool.
exactly the same, besides the deco on the bottom that was added. And then we made the X pusher and the wall a little less janky.
This is just really cool, honestly. Like, this looks gorgeous and just looks really fun.
Have you played it yet?
I have not, no, but I'm definitely
Yeah,
excited to play this soon.
I usually try to avoid playing things until the comp is over, like in its release.
Oh,
But
same.
I didn't avoid that very well this time. So I mean, I've only played like two things, but
Oh, I have only played three things. That's why I'm not playing Rough Waters just yet. I'm waiting for it to get in Zone 7, but I love this frame. It's just beautiful.
fun fact, floor 10's frame is like probably 20% taller than a normal floor, which would not be allowed now. But it was made before the rule, so
That
it is
is really
allowed.
cool.
Floor 10, this was rushed out last 8 hours. That's when we pulled in VHS, heat polish, and made this floor, which did get a, I mean, it got a few upgrades as well in the second submission. Like it got a few more, it got like some minor design upgrades, and then one of the islands was revamped to be a lot cooler. The thing that my least favorite part about this tower is probably the ending, not because it's like bad, but just because there's nothing to it. It's just suddenly you're at the wind pad. I just wish I could have done something more majestic like Triple L, but I mean, it works, I guess. No one really has an issue with that except for me, I think. So,
I understand that, but hey, if it wasn't for this tower, you wouldn't have learned how to make something really cool for Triple L.
yeah, this tower just kind of taught me how to actually build Jtoh stuff. So I experimented a lot. So it seems a little weird at some points, but yeah. Probably I couldn't have done it without count either.
Oh,
Count really helped. But it's really short, about 6 minutes actually, just like without fails.
wow.
So it's probably gonna be the shortest thing in zone 6.
Oh
But
gosh, that's awesome.
yeah. I'm trying to make my stuff a little less short because I like things that are about like 15, 20 minutes, probably. So that's something I'm trying to improve on, just making my things not super short. But I think it works well for this one anyways.
That's really awesome.
But yeah, that's about what I have to say for the tower. It went
Thank.
through a lot of changes.
It really sounded like it went through a lot of changes, and it sounds like you've had a lot of history with it. And I want to say this now. Thank you for explaining the history and giving some commentary behind it.
It has a weird history. It went through a lot. Just glad it doesn't have to be like worked on. It can just like rest in Zone 7. Don't have to keep making like upgrades every 6 months. Not 6 months, like every few months. It's only been a year,
Crazy.
which is kind of crazy. Yeah,
Whatever
I don't.
message I was replying to just got deleted.
I think I'm gonna want to make another theme tower at some point.
Can't wait to see what you guys do when you do that. But just, I gotta say this now. Thank you for talking about the commentary about all this, and just thank you for just coming on stage tonight, Cameron. For the last question, I do want to ask if you had anything to tell everyone who's wanting to build right now, what would you say?
Honestly, just like, hmm, don't. The thing that discouraged me the most in the earlier years was like comparing myself like to other towers or like people. Like just like you're not gonna be good at building for a while unless you've like had experience. Like if you're just starting out building in Jtoh, you're gonna want to just like you're gonna like try to find like something to build for, like just like a fan game or something, maybe to start out. Just try to have fun doing it and don't worry about anything. And don't like feel pressure from other people because that's what drives a lot of people away, the pressure of the polls. And you can't really take that until you're more experienced. You can't like take like the failure is really discouraging at first. But you just have to like keep building and just try to just have fun doing it. Come up with your own ideas and pretty much just it's all about just pretty much determination to keep doing it. Because if you don't actually want to keep doing it and you're forcing yourself, you're probably not going to get better. So you have to just make sure it's something you want to do and keep doing it. All I did to get to where I was literally just persist because I started building having zero studio experience and it was horrible for like the first year because I was just like I was I was really bad and then people would say that and but
Oh,
something happened when I started building for like fan games that and like just even joke fan games that really just encouraged me to build more because I was like having fun like especially with friends just like getting MVC and just like pooping out a tower in like a day. Like it seems like it doesn't have too much effort, but in reality, it's actually just improving you. I even my joke towers now are like the same quality as my Jtoh towers. Not like maybe not like looks wise, but like in gameplay thought. And in reality, I don't put that much effort into anything I make because I if you put in too much effort and take it too seriously, then you're just going to be demotivated. I don't know if that's how it works for everyone, but that's how it works for me. Like literally, Rough Waters was made probably in actually 3 4 days of actual working. And same with Triple L. We built like 70% of that in 8 hours.
wow.
I I know not everyone's gonna be as fast as that, and you don't have to be. You can take it at your own pace, but just like don't draw it out longer than you need to, and don't put in like too much effort into one part of the tower. And a strategy that does work for me is if I don't feel like making a certain floor, like sometimes I don't even feel like making floor 1. I'll just build like floor 3 or like floor 7 first. Like just do what you want. Just enjoy yourself and relax. That's about it.
That's awesome. Like, that is incredible advice, honestly, Cameron. I also agree with you there, Hextep. But honestly, though, overall, thank you so much, Cameron. Like, those were awesome words. And just thank you for making this tower, and a big congratulations, honestly.
Yeah.
I will say
Thanks.
no problem. I think I'll end the recording here, but not the podcast itself. So to end this recording, Cameron, what's the final word you want to say to the recording?
Uh bye.
Whoosh.